Okay. So you were talking about something very important and very serious. Look at administrative bottlenecks. Les lenteurs administratives, les goulots, les tremblements, administrative bottlenecks. What was it? What really happened? Because you are talking about 45-page documents.
Yes. The first thing, Ms. Ning, I need to have a decree from the Ministry of
Health.
Of Health, the Ministry of Interior, Minister of the Interior.
Yes. Minister
of Foreign Affairs, and the Mayor of N'Djamena.
Mayor.
This is Mayor, yes. This is from administrative side, and then
Jesus.
The Chad embassy, also embassy. The Chad embassy authorization.
No,
and
Chad and Niger embassy or Chad, because you are not
Niger embassy in Chad.
Okay, their authorization.
The authorization that the body can be took to Niamey.
That the body can be taken to Niamey. Can be
taken to Niamey.
Wow. And so five authorizations.
Five. It's kind of this. It's arrêté. It's arrêté. It's not really paper. It's arrêté that you did nomination. It's arrêté.
Yes.
So I need to have the same document in Niger from the same people in Niger, from the
Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of
Interior. Interior, and also the mayor of
Niamey. The mayor of Niamey.
Yes, accepting that she will accept that the body
comes in.
Yes, this is the administrative paper, and then for the hospital.
Yes.
Oh, I can tell you. You need to have an exam to show that she did naturally. You need to have a certificate to show that she is not contaminating people. You need to have a paper, no COVID. She needs to have a paper, authorization of mise en bière. You need to have a paper from the morgue that the body was in the morgue. You need to have a paper that we treat the. Oh, I can tell you. And the most important and what I can say grave.
Yes, the most serious.
The most serious is since only ISKY accepts to transport the body, and as we will have a transit in Lomé, at the last time they informed me that I need to have all the same papers for Togo. Because the only fact that the body will be taken
transit in Togo, in Lomé.
Yes, in Lomé. The only fact that the body will be took from one plane to another plane.
Yes.
We need to have authorization of Lomé authorities. It's the only, if we didn't have the authorization of the Ministry of Togo, we cannot, the ISKY cannot take the body from N'Djamena.
Wow.
So
you have
yes.
First of all 5 decrees.
Yes, from Chad.
From Chad.
5 decrees from Niger.
And 5 decrees too from Lomé.
From Lomé. The only decree that took out from Lomé is the mayor decree. It's only the mayor
decree. Okay, internal health did not.
Yes, health, internal, all the decrees I need to have them for Lomé. And
except the mayor.
Except the mayor. Only, but the ad inosa in Lomé is the authorization of the authorities of airport of Lomé.
This is interesting.
Sorry.
It's so pathetic. And then in the hospital now, there were other administrative
Yeah. Man, I mean, in the hospital, the administrative papers, I don't know, it's around really 20 papers in the hospital. 20.
Wow.
I will show you the next time. I will show you the document, because I paid for document. I put all in, and then you have IRC. You have IRC papers. It's also around 8 papers from IRC. The insurance, yes, the insurance, the paper. She's my wife. All what they have already at the level, and
at the office, you need to do it again.
Exactly, you need to have, because they paid the transportation of the body, so you need to have also, I don't know, papers. Oh, sorry.
Wow, but
and
yes. So my problem now is this: how did you, with the shock, how did you coordinate all of this?
Yes, really, Miss Ning, I can tell you that relationship is something which is very important in life.
Okay.
I mean, in my situation, I really learned a lot about really having people, being someone who is really, we have good relationship with people, is something very important, because I have two close friends, Nigerian. I told you that each Sunday we meet there.
Yes.
People.
Okay. Yes, you meet.
I can. These people, they do everything. They did everything for me. Listening, everything.
Okay, your community.
Yes, my community. They did everything for me.
Wow.
Even all these people. I can tell you that I didn't go outside of my house. People are there. Yes, I didn't go outside. I was sit down in my house. People are doing that for me.
Wow.
All the paper, even for Lomé, when it became complicated, there's someone who is working at the Sansad. Since they have Sansad is an international organization of countries with Libya, Niger, Chad.
Okay. Yes, like G5 Sahel.
Like something like this. I think this guy, when it became complicated to have paper from Lomé, he took a plan. Ice guy, he went in Lomé himself, and he collected all paper in Lomé, and he went me at the airport.
Hey.
When I arrived at the airport, he scanned everything he sent, and he went to the airport.
And waited for you.
Yes, he waited for me, and he gave me them after giving copies to the authorities of the airport. And he takes the plan back to come back in Jamena.
To Jamena.
Yeah. Hey. I have one who, because it was very complicated, because Turkish said that they cannot take the body because they need to have authorization from Istanbul. It's very complicated, so they cannot. So we have
the only option was Askai.
And the issue was we cannot have a short date, because initially we said that we took our ticket for November 8th.
Okay.
And with all these papers, we cannot.
We could not. Everything, the past tense of can, yes.
Okay, we could not. We postponed. We postponed to I think November 12th.
Okay.
And November 11th first.
Yes.
November 11th. And we make all possible. Only one paper from Lomé, from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Lomé. So we were obliged to postpone again for November 12th, because we cannot go with this paper. And when we received the paper on November 12th, we didn't have any place in Sky body only can go. Only the body could go. And we have all the paper for the death of 12. So at this time, we check at Turkish, and because I cannot go alone.
I could not go alone.
I could not go alone because my daughters are here. They need to go with me. So I was obliged to ask, and Uma, please.
Okay, that's the last one.
Last one. Bye bye.
Ça va? Ok, qu'est-ce que tu manges? Ok, bye bye. Va regarder la télé.
Allez, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ok, voilà.
Oh, so innocent.
Yes, so innocent, really.
No, God will bless them. Don't worry.
Yes, yes. So I need to take all them with me because I cannot let them here, you know. So we need to take a decision at the last time, and I have a friend working here in UNICEF, and he said, my brother, what we will do is we will negotiate a place, just one place for you in iSky, and I will take your daughters. I will as we travel on Saturday.
Okay.
That I will travel with them in Turkish on Saturday nights, and I will be back in Sunday nights. So I will take the daughters in. So he take a ticket, a plane ticket. He went with them
to Niamey.
To Niamey.
Okay.
And me, I travel with Madame Bodi in iSky.
So you didn't go with the children on the same flight?
No, we separate. It's an obligation. We do have place in iSky. We separate.
Wow.
We separate.
Wow.
We separate.
So which means that you traveled from N'Djamena on Friday night?
Oh no. The children travel on Friday night, and they arrive on Saturday morning. And me, I travel on Saturday morning. I arrive in Saturday afternoon.
Okay, so the children were already in Niamey when you arrived.
Yes, exactly. Yes. They left before me.
Wow, that's complicated. And when you arrived Lomé Airport, met your friend there, and there was no complication.
Oh, sorry. At the end, Miss Ning, we didn't travel with Madame Bodi in the same plane to Niamey.
Hey,
I can tell you. No, I mean, it's very complicated because when I arrived there, it's the only time I learned that they have a direct plan this day, because they have a direct plan to Niamey this day. I think the people are preparing a forum there in Niamey, and they have many people. So they have two planes leaving for Niamey. The one, from Lomé.
Yes.
The one, from the one is.
Which means that there was one plane.
Yes.
Wait, Madame's corpse was in N'Djamena.
No, we traveled together, Madame Corpse and me, in the first plane in N'Djamena to Lomé. In N'Djamena to Lomé.
So during the transit now, they changed your plane.
Exactly. They put Madame in another plane and me in another plane. And the Madame Corpse is going directly, and me, I will go first in Ouagadougou and then in Niamey.
Wow. So the cops arrived before you?
Before me. Fortunately, it's just 1.5 difference. So
fortunately, which means that when you arrived at the airport, you went directly to the to check the cops.
to check the clock because the family is there and they are waiting for me. And, you know, it's very complicated because when the plane arrived in Niamey, the situation was very complicated. So that in the plane, when the plane is stopped, before no one left the plane, the hostess said that Mr. Ali Amadou is asking to come urgently outside.
Okay.
Because people are waiting there, and the authorities of the airport speak to the pilot to say that there's someone in this plane, he needs to go outside because we have the body here and people are, so it's very complicated outside. I need to come urgently.
Okay.
So when the plane is stopped, they ask me to come. So everyone is looking me, what happened?
What is happening?
Yes, what is happening? Asking me to come outside before even the first class people.
And
yes.
Surely, yes, and surely many people were thinking that, you know, in Africa, that you are an opposition leader that they need to send to prison immediately.
Directly.
In Africa, that is the first thing that comes to our mind.
Yes,
that
exactly.
Maybe the police, the army is looking for, because take for example, 3 days ago in Douala, we have something here they call les microbes. Les microbes are delinquents who are drugged and drink a lot of alcohol.
Okay.
Yes, and sometimes they sit when they need money, like now in December, they need money to go and drink or buy things for girlfriends or whatever. So they drop themselves. 3 days ago, they dropped themselves, carried weapons. Weapons is les armes. Weapons like cutlasses, les machetes, and knives. They could carried weapons and terrorized many neighborhoods in Douala. So the police, the army, nobody came out to protect the population. But last week, Saturday, the main opposition party leader, they call him Maurice Kamto.
Maurice Kamto, yeah.
Maurice Kamto had a meeting, a rally. A rally is a meeting politique. He had a rally in Douala, and there were more policemen than his
Oh, sorry.
How can you be afraid of an opposition leader more than microbe?
Sorry.
So when you left the plane and went directly to where the cops had been transferred. So yes, how did you manage in Niamey? Yes.
Yes, because people are there. Her father-in-law, her real father. Many people, including the Ministry of Defense, who is the husband of one of Madame sisters.
Okay, the Minister of Defense of
Niger. Yes,
okay.
Because he also provide many support for papers in Niger. Really, he provide many support.
Okay.
Yes, money support really for papers in Niger. So he was also there, and he is the one who asked to leave to let me come outside the plane the first. So he is the one who asked the Ministry of Transport.
Transport.
Yes, exactly. So
no, the
many
ministry
people,
is le ministère, but the minister is le
the
ministre.
minister. Okay, okay, the
Oh,
minister. Okay, the minister. So the
okay.
minister. Yes. So many people are there.
Were there?
They were there at the place of fait.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, and really the other point is, you know, to pay the cercueil.
Yes, coffin.
Coffin, okay.
Coffin or casket.
Casket, okay.
Yes.
Okay, to pay the coffin here, the coffin cost about 600,000 CFA.
In Niamey.
In Jamena, to pay the cost here and put Madame to take in the plan.
But wait, no, you bought a coffin or you rented it. Rent means louer.
No, we pay, we buy.
You bought.
Yes, we bought coffin.
But Mr. Ali, you are a Muslim. Muslims don't use coffins.
Yes, but to transport the corpse, it's an obligation. You need to pay a coffin obligation, and the coffin you will buy, the indication is given by the Ministry of Health.
Of which country? Of Chad or?
Of Chad. I mean, since the corpse will be put here, because it's another point.
Mm-hmm.
For the mise en bière is a ceremonial with
mm-hmm.
the airport authorities, with the high sky people,
staff.
With, yes, staff, with the hospital staff, the morgue staff, and the IRC staff. So it's together. People will come. The policemen.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone will come all together to observe and to write a report.
To write a report.
Yes, for the mise en bière. And the coffin need to be conform with the criteria given by the Ministry of Health.
Wow.
So you cannot pay
you cannot buy.
You cannot buy another kind of coffin. No, you have the clear criteria for the coffin.
Wow,
to ensure
wow.
It will be contamination, can open, so all the condition. And after you pay the coffin, after you buy the coffin, you need also to pay another thing, is kind of protege.
To protect it.
Yes, to protect it. It's a very big protege with chain and to put it in. And even this one is 150,000 CFA. Even the protege.
Wait, just the protection of the coffin that you bought for 600,000.
Yes.
Wow.
Only. So
but these people, yes.
It's around 1 million only
for the coffin.
Yes, 1 million. The transportation via iSky is 4,200,000 CFA. 4,200,000 CFA.
Please, for the cops
only, without me, 4,200,000 CFA.
Then now you buy your ticket.
Yes, I buy my ticket. Me 600 CFA. Yeah, children, we buy them the ticket also there. I can tell you, Mr.
Wow.
And the office took only 80% for the corp transportation, and all the other thing I was the one who paid. With people really contributed. People contributed seriously, because I think I received around people contribution around 2 million contribution, Mr.
Wow.
2 million. Yes, really, 2 million CFA contribution here in Niamey. People really here
they supported.
Yes, they contributed, because I contributed. I paid all the 80% for the transport, but for the coffin I didn't pay any. The people here, any franc. People here paid all things.
Hey.
And all these papers, I can tell you, I didn't spend one CFA.
Eh?
All these paper, people organize themselves, they pay everything.
So you just sat and they came and gave you the papers?
Exactly.
Wow.
Nothing I paid. Nothing. And
This
I can tell you, no, really.
No, this is real solidarity.
Yes, really. And it's a time you know that Africa is very good.
Yes. Look at this
Really.
expression, a friend in need is a friend indeed. It means that you were a friend in need. It means you were at the center of the problem, and all these people around you really proved that they were your friends.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, in difficult times. So, but in was there? But Mr. Ali, let us come back to this. You are part of the top management of IRC in Chad. I know that international organizations or even multinationals have insurance and have policies, especially for their staff and their staff, especially expatriates and their families. So my main problem is how could they allow you to be spending money, your employer, when you...
Yes, I
understand.
Exactly, I understand very well. I understand very well. You know, as the fact is, as I explained you, because normally for my position, I didn't have the right to bring my family
your
here.
Family.
Yes. But it was a very difficult and long negotiation with them because, as I told you here, my father serves here at the embassy. I have many relationships. And really, I decided for me to bring my family here.
Okay, they authorized you to bring your family.
They authorized to bring, yes, and they contributed also. They contributed really also for that. But really, it's exceptional because they are not allowing people to bring the family here.
Okay,
but
I now understand. No, I understand.
Yes, and also really, you know, when the situation arrived, I need to facilitate things to my boss because he was the one who facilitated everything for my family to arrive. And if it arrive, I complicate it. You know, it will be like I didn't pay him well.
No, I understand.
Exactly.
Which
It's why I took
that
everything. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a kind of arrangement, so I don't want to. Yes.
No, I understand.
Exactly.
But in Niamey, yes.
Because yes, in Jamena is not a family, what we said, a combined duty. So yes, it's a complicated duty for us. It's not a combined
someone
duty.
told me I was working with a woman who works for Care International. She's, I'm sure, deputy country director. She's from Benin. Yes, she told me that because I asked her why her family was in Cotonou, and she told me that no, in terms of security, the Chad Jamena is not considered by international organizations as a safe place. So they insist that their staff comes there and work, and then they go
have time to go and
visit the family.
Exactly.
So, but in Niamey, was it okay?
Yes, in Niamey it was very, very okay because it's the only time really I start coming back in life because when I arrived, my mother arrived already, all my sisters arrived, all my brothers are there in my house, and the house was full of people, really full of people. All the 10 days, we spent there is always full of people. And yes, the only thing, as I said, you know, the first day when we arrived with Madame Bodi and her mother and her father-in-law, so he collapsed, and the situation really, yes, it gave another side of complication of the situation.
Okay.
But anyway, I think yes, we buried her in a very good condition. All my friend people gathered there with around 200 or 300 people come to participate. I mean, it was really very well organized, and my friend and families organized everything there. They organized everything there. You know, it's Africa. People come from all the areas, from my family's my father relatives, my mother's relatives. They come from everywhere, and like, okay, we come because we have a lot, but at the same time they come to have something because they come. Exactly.
They have to eat. You have to take care of them.
Take care of them, and when they go back, you need to pay the transport and
give them money.
Exactly. This is not a budget, you know.
Wow, that's another budget.
Exactly. This is another budget.
Wow. Yes, it's a complicated situation, but that's our continent.
Exactly.
Wow. No, we thank God. Then when you came back and went back now for your mother-in-law, was there any complication?
Oh, yes, for that, no complication, because the fact is, I mean, Sky, during the Madame process, so I established very good relationship with Sky staff here in N'Djamena, because I was always there to discuss, and they know me. Some women there cry really seriously when they learn the news. You know?
When they heard.
When they heard the news, they cry. So when I come back and told them that Madame mother died, oh, I can tell you, they give me the ticket 50%.
Okay, at a 50%, at a 50% discount.
Exactly. They give me the ticket at a 50% discount.
Wow.
Really, because they said, okay, that they will ask, but they think people, yes, they will help me. So the director here speak with the director in Lome, because all people, even in Lome, knows my history, because they prepare the documentation, they receive the body. So when they inform them that this guy lost
his wife, and then lost his mother-in-law.
Yes.
The consequence. Wow.
Yes. So really, they send me and later saying that it's okay. I will have a 50% discount.
Wow. So you can now see, Madame, her soul.
Yes.
It's really unfortunate, but her soul is protecting.
Exactly. And even from Lome to Niamey, when I was going back with, they didn't have place in economic place. They give me the place in first class.
Wow.
Yes. They said that they didn't have place. Yeah, and when I arrived, they give me an envelope in Lome saying that Mr. Ali, we have a gift for you. So you will come back in the what we said, the salon d'honneur. So
the VIP room.
Yes, they took me to the VIP rooms, and they said me I will be in the first class because they didn't have place in the economy. Yeah, okay.
Look at it, please. It is not place. When it is on a car, a plane, they said there was no space. Pas d'espace.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there was no space in the economy class.
Okay. Okay.
So they sent you to the first class, business class.
Business class, yes. Yes.
And then they invited you to the VIP lounge. Lounge is the salon d'honneur.
Salon d'honneur, yes.
Yes, the VIP lounge, and you spend some time there. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Ali, please, next time when they invite you there, you call me. I'll come and drink the champagne. You don't drink alcohol, so you call me. I'll come and honestly, we just pray that their souls, because there are now 3.
Yes, there are 3, yeah.
Yes, and I'm very sure that Madame's death affected other members of her family. So let us just keep the faith. Let's keep the faith means garder la foi.
Yes,
let's keep the faith, and let's keep the faith and stop worrying or asking questions about why. Yes, Allah knows why, God knows why, and you just have to. And then there is something, when I heard this story about Madame's sudden death means mort subite.
Mort subite, yes.
When I heard this about Madame's sudden death, I was like, wow. Well, this is the only thing as human beings. When we are born, the only thing we are sure of, we are sure that must happen, whether it's now, in 100 years, is that we will die.
Exactly.
Yes, and what hurts is the fact that she was still young, and the children were still are still young, etc.
Yes.
But yes, before we go, we still have about 2 minutes. Please, I would like you to think about this when I was developing this aspect of culture, values. Yes. And you told me, you have just told me something about your community there. Just try, if you, yes, you have people there, and some of them have their family members who live with them in Jamena. Yes, just see how you can integrate the children more into that community. Yes, for example, I don't know whether the young ones, when you go for your weekly meetings, community meetings, whether children too also come. You understand? They should, yes, they should. The children should not be left alone. The younger ones should be able to speak the language first. They should be able to understand, interact with people from their original community.
This is very important.
Yes. And I even suggest that maybe you have some, since your father worked in Jamena, sometimes the children too can go and spend a weekend in your countryman's residence with the family, the children too. I don't know whether you understand.
Yes, exactly. And really, this is something which is very important, and I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you, really.
Okay. Well, no problem, Mr. Ali. We have come to the end. So yes, we'll keep in touch on WhatsApp, but I know that we should organize a program for us to continue and catch up.
That's good. That's good. The next time, if you can send me the link by email, it would be great.
No, it's okay. I already have your email address.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful night, Mr. Ali. Good night.
Okay, thank you very much.